Bienvenue Houseboat Live. Voila, Justin Olbedo.
That's Kyle Mocher.
And he's Zachary Storman. You actually started the show in Spanish.
I'm French.
Oh, I heard bienvenido.
Yeah, I did.
Is that both Spanish and French?
Bienvenue is French.
Bienvenue. Oh. So not bienvenido.
I didn't say venuto.
Yeah, I heard venudo.
Get the venuto out of your ears, bro.
That's where it lives. That's where the venuto lives. It's in my ears at all time. Well, welcome everybody to Houseboat Live. This is our fourth Houseboat Live that we've done since transitioning to this format, where it's exactly the same thing. We just do it once every 2 months. It's been a while. It's been a busy 2 months for everybody, kind of just all around work and life wise.
Yeah.
But we did manage to prepare one video that we are going to be premiering a little bit later, and that's going to be featuring our friends Greg Rikas and Tim Holhouse, who are on an international tour, like the internationalist of international tours.
Yeah, we were talking about this before. Like, I asked you how long they had been going for.
Yeah, they've been going since like at least February, and they've done Canada, the United States, the UK, like pretty much all of the UK. Right. They've done, fucking Germany.
I've lost my phone.
You've lost your phone. Did you throw it when you threw your shirt? Nice. But yeah, they've been on a crazy tour, and it ends
really cool.
in May.
That's a really cool thing.
And it's like, 3.5 months of like, I don't even know how many countries. Probably at least like 15 countries that they're going to.
Right.
And just because it's in my brain and it's a really cool thing I need to bring up, I was talking to Greg earlier because I was letting him know that we had the video that was going to be being released. So if they wanted to, watch it, share it, do whatever they wanted. And he goes, "Oh, it's so cool. We're in Greece right now. We were in a pub last night, and the Holy Mess was playing on the jukebox." I'm like,
"In Greece?
In Greece?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Sweet.
So I mentioned Steve-O, and he's just like, "Yeah, man, we got that international connection." So that is just a weird little tie-in.
Yeah.
Seeing that Steve-O played the show, I cut Eddie. I only put 2 songs into this video. I might release like a full, like maybe not a full show because it was kind of a sloppy show, but it was a fun show. And that was last March. It was this past month, March 13th. And it was a return after 2 years to the basement bar. Before it was just a basement, and now it has a bar in it. Right. So it was a lot different from the first time around. And so we're going to be getting to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
But on the most important news, I think, that we have to go over.
I should have pooped before the show.
That's that look. That is that look. The most important, besides Zach not having pooped when he should have pooped, we have a new member.
It's usually the other way around.
Of the family, I think, is a good way to put it. New member of the Houseboat
Kyle's
family.
pregnant.
If you can't tell just by looking at it, not only am I pregnant, but we got a new couch.
Yeah.
Couch.
New
couch.
It's reclinable. It is black.
No, it's not.
It is reclinable. If we could figure out
how to get them to recline. It's broken and reclinable.
It's electric.
It's
boogie, woogie, woogie.
But we don't have the whatever plugs the fucking
plug. We don't have the plugins, so it's potentially a recliner, but it just looks like the backroom casting couch from all the porns from all the years
I love that
of porns.
Counting Crow song.
Yeah,
potentially a recliner.
Potentially recline. But yeah, this is cool. It's very comfortable. The couch that is now in the backyard is an outside couch.
Yard couch.
It's the yard couch now. Yeah. That is the Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up couch.
Yeah.
That thing should have been burnt last month.
That was the plan.
That was the plan.
It
was very windy.
It was stupidly windy.
It was ungodly windy.
Oh,
Richard was there. He saw how windy it was. And thank you to everybody that's listening now, in the future.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in and sticking around, even though we're not here every week like we used to be.
I am. I live here.
You are. I mean, we are here at least together once a week, but doing other things. We're doing our D&D podcast, and we started practicing as a full band.
Yep.
And before we get into anything about the band stuff, which we might talk about a little bit later.
Too windy.
Big ups and congratulations to our bass player Ethan,
Yeah, dude.
and our friend and collaborator Megan. The two of them are doing the sweetest collaboration. They're having sex in Hawaii right now. Yeah,
The pee-pee and the vagina.
yeah, or she could be doing stuff to him. We don't know. We don't
Whatever,
judge.
hey, whatever.
It's
We-
consensual.
It's
They're
Hawaii,
married now,
man.
so.
You're married. You're allowed to strap things onto things.
Wait, is that premarital sex? If
If it's a strap
it's
on,
a strap-on, is that premarital sex?
if you strap it on over your wiener, then no. If they strap on for you, I'm gonna say God doesn't like it, because it's the butt. God doesn't like the
God,
butt.
Yeah,
if God doesn't like strap-ons, I don't like God.
Yeah.
Put that on my grave.
There's so many things we're gonna have to put on your grave. It's going to be a tomb. It's going to
The
be.
biggest headstone you
Yeah.
ever saw.
It's gonna be like a forehead stone.
Forehead stone. Christina Ricci style.
All the way up.
What's up, Marissa?
Hey, what's up, guys? Everybody in the chat, thanks again for being here.
Thank you for being here.
But yeah, we had a really awesome wedding weekend. We had a bachelor party on Friday. Yeah. We hung out a little bit, some of us on Saturday, and it was an early night for a lot of us on Saturday because the wedding was a brunch wedding. Mm-hmm. Now, I know this might get confusing for those of us listening that don't know that there is something called brunch that's not the band.
Right.
So
Really?
we didn't make that up. I know.
Weird.
So we didn't make up the name. It was a pre-existing word.
I think we're making shirts that brunch is more than a band.
Yeah, brunch is more than a band. Brunch, not just a band, more than a band. But it was kind of the coolest idea, and I guess it might be like a fad that's happening right now.
It was super cool, actually.
It was a great idea. Breakfast, I mean, immediately your alcohol writes itself. The only thing I would have gone for is they should have had an Irish coffee bar. That would have like really kicked it over the top. But I guess I could have gotten coffee and gone over and done it. I just didn't think of that until... Bless you.
It was 11, though. It was too late for coffee.
I drink coffee until about 4 and then start again
Jesus
about 7
criminy.
Craminy in my
I
butt.
said that thing about God, and now
Yeah.
I'm
Now you're paying
dying.
for
You're
it,
being
dude.
smited. But I think it was a really cool idea for a wedding. The wedding ceremony went off without a hitch. I administered the wedding since I am ordained. And it went real smooth. The music, Sean did a great job on the music. The boys all walked up to their spots and then started playing along as like a processional. And that, I thought that was a really cool and unique and specific to them kind of touch, which was just really great. But mimosas and Bloody Marys, it's just a great... It wasn't too late for Bloody Marys and mimosas. 11 o'clock's the perfect time for that.
Yeah.
Also, by the time we got home, I was exhausted.
Yeah, it was 6 o'clock. Like 6 o'clock, I could have technically worked my shift that night if I had wanted to.
Right.
But I got home, I wasn't like sloppy crap drunk like I would be at midnight after a normal wedding.
Yep.
I think it's like got good enough drunk and then just kind of like, you ride your melt a little bit and then it's 5 o'clock and you go home and you just eat a bunch of more food and then take a nap.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I had a blast. I think it was definitely something. If you're getting married, just go brunch. Like, it's the best way to do it. And I liked it more because we didn't have to play it. Because that was
the
something
thought originally.
at one point that it was going to be a brunch-themed wedding with brunch playing.
Yeah, but how are you going to make the groom play his own
But
wedding?
he's our bass
I
player
think
now.
he would have enjoyed it, but
Yes.
But I mean, just the way it was said, brunch wedding with brunch, and it's just like,
Yeah.
wait, what are we? Oh, okay.
Because all these people are going to be like, it's a brunch wedding, meaning the band.
Yes.
With
Yeah.
brunch, the band. Why are you saying it twice? And you have to explain to them that brunch is also food.
Yes, it's very messy.
But that brings me to the topic of conversation for the last week.
Yeah.
What is and what isn't brunch food? All right. So if you're here in the chat, hey, there was karaoke.
Keith?
Thank you, Keith,
Yes.
for bringing that up.
Yes.
Slacky rocked karaoke. It was a lot of fucking fun. Megan crushed it. She started off with that last, and I was like, feel bad for whoever's going next after her because A, the bride, and B, did a really just an awesome job at that rendition. But if you're in the chat, I want you guys to chime in here, and you can, if you're listening later, just in the comments. I want to see what you think should and should not be on a brunch buffet.
Yeah.
Now, Zach,
Yeah.
you have a very strong feeling about one dish specifically, and I agree. There's one dish that just seems to be sneaking its way into brunches.
To brunch all across the country, all across the world.
The restaurant I work for, when we have brunch, it's there. You go to a lot of brunch buffets, it is there.
I'm just gonna say this, that I agree with you if it's the only dinner item.
Yes.
If there are other options, I'm okay with it being on that menu.
All right, Zach, what is the item in question that we're discussing?
Chicken motherfucking marsala.
It's such a good dish.
It
Like,
is.
let's give it what it needs to get.
I
It's
like chicken marsala,
I
yeah.
love it
Yeah.
for dinner. And dinner is not a part of brunch.
But if you're scaling from breakfast to dinner on a
Then
specific
it would
brunch,
be a different name. It wouldn't be brunch anymore, is my argument.
I think it depends on the time that you're
and
going,
lunch,
though.
or yeah, it should be between like 11 and 3, like
sure,
the
but
latest.
there's no.
But what time do we
dedicated
eat at the wedding?
Like 12:15, 12:30,
Yeah.
1 o'clock, something like that. So it was right in there. So on this, sorry, I'm
Slap that
apologizing.
fucking
Apologizing to the
microphone.
microphone. For this buffet line, there was not chicken marsala, but there was stuffed shells.
There was
Yeah.
stuff shows.
So
But we've also stated that pasta
pasta.
is not is a heavy thing and not really good for.
So is it a dinner item or is it a lunch item? And is it okay to have a dinner item for your brunch? Justin, you're saying if there's more than one, you're all right?
I think if there's multiple items
Yeah.
that are more in the lunch / or like dinner ish, that yes, it's okay.
I was kind of immediately thrown
But
off. They have the bread section on it, and there were dinner rolls, and I was going to make a comment that there were dinner rolls, and that, again, is dinner. So, in the chat...
Yeah, but you've eaten dinner rolls for breakfast.
I've eaten dinner rolls definitely for breakfast. Oh, yeah. But, like, more in a, I need to eat
Look how
something
fat
right
I am.
now.
I've eaten dinner rolls for every meal.
Yeah, it's true.
Probably for the last
And Keith-
6 years straight.
Keith, you are right. Stuffed shells totally worked. Stuffed shells is
It
fine.
really did work, because, again, I'll say that it was stuffed with, like, cheesy goodness, and cheese is an ingredient that goes with all
Now,
meals.
Marissa's pasta is not brunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of like pasta.
But brunch is pasta.
But brunch is pasta.
Copy pasta.
I think you could do a certain
That's
amount of
poppycock.
Italian foods. We came up with the thing last week when we were discussing this, that leftover pizza, if that was on a brunch line, that'd be all right. Leftover
I mean, it
food
could be
from
fresh
last night-
pizza.
I mean, it could be fresh pizza, but I like the idea of, like, last night's food is today's breakfast, like, hungover brunch, if you would. I would reach for a slice of pizza for breakfast and have that for breakfast. And I have done that
I
many
also
times
really
in my
think
life.
it depends on where you're going. Like if
Yeah.
you're going to a very upscale place, expect more dinner items for brunch. Because when you really think about brunch, it's not the stylization of food; it's the time period in which you're eating.
Yeah,
So
to some people. I think it's
well,
more
to
about...
some people, sure, but for the industry, it's between the time period.
Yeah. Now, do you think brunch is more about the boozing or more about the eating?
Eating for sure. Well, no,
Eating.
it's both. It's
both?
a mixture. Of
Even
both of
mixture?
it.
It has
Yeah.
to be an even mixture?
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be even mixture, but you're definitely going for those reasons.
I'm saying for you specifically. If you go, are you eating more or
Probably
drinking
more food.
More
for
food?
me, yeah.
Brunch to me is always about the boozing because I've never had brunch and then gone to work.
Mm-hmm.
I've only ever had brunch on a day off.
Well, because you're going in the afternoon, early afternoon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say...
Like,
yeah.
all right, boys, I know we've been working construction all morning, but it's time to have some brunch.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then we're
it's
getting right back
definitely
out
the
Union brunch.
the most spoiled meal you could possibly have. It means that you were going out on a Saturday or a Sunday, so that means you're not working a weekend.
Yep.
You were going out in the middle of the day, which means you don't have anything to do later, and you were getting good and tipsy by 3 o'clock, and then doing whatever else you do for the rest. If you're a champion, you keep going, or you take a nap if you're smart.
Right.
Champions aren't necessarily smart. So in the
Doesn't mean
chat,
they can't
we've
take a
got
nap.
pizza is brunch, and Marissa saying boozing is what you go there for.
Also, we have Rich saying breakfast breakfast fruits, charcuterie stuff, Sammy's, and then he does not agree with chicken marsala.
Yeah, chicken marsala is just a weird one. Again, as it's only.
I mean, it is very random to just throw at that.
But why? Like, what movie or what influencer put chicken marsala on a brunch?
Country clubs.
Country clubs? I guess it is. It
Country
probably
clubs.
is.
100%.
It's mostly a Northeast thing, though, like around New York, like where chicken
Probably.
marsala would be like a popular thing.
Probably.
Something you're going to a southern one and getting chicken marsala. You're not going out West Coast.
That's
You're
why I
gonna
also
have
said
avocado
it's
toast.
depending on the
Bad.
place that you're going to.
Yeah.
Like to go to the Cinder and see chicken marsala on a brunch
It's a little
buffet
strange.
is very strange.
It's a little strange. Yeah. But I think we can all agree that no matter what, the best brunch there is us.
Yeah, we also got Rich saying he enjoys brunch the band, not so keen on brunch the meal.
All right. Well, he just literally went hand in hand with what I was just saying. We're the better brunch. And none of us are chicken marsala. All right. If one of us as a human was chicken marsala personified, including Ethan on this. Fasano?
He's not. Yeah.
Out of the three of us and the Ethan, if one of us is chicken marsala, who's the chicken marsala?
I
I think it's Justin. Justin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Justin.
Because Justin respects
Oh, it's
brunch.
either me or Justin.
Justin respects brunch as much as he respects. Are you wearing matching socks today?
I am, dude.
What
I bought
Why
new
are you wearing
socks.
that one all?
sideways.
They're all
They're still all
fucked up
sideways.
still, dude.
You guys don't know Justin doesn't respect socks.
Justin doesn't respect socks.
He doesn't respect his feet.
He wears fucking awful. He wears his socks wrong.
Yeah. You guys tell us your opinions on socks
How
and
could that
brunch.
be comfortable? How can it be comfortable to wear your socks like that?
What you
It's
want to get?
fucking. I don't know. I don't notice it. It's
They're all
fine with
twisted,
me.
dude. And it's
It makes us
become-
uncomfortable sitting over
Like-
here watching it.
Put your sock on 90 degrees from where you would normally put your sock on. How the fuck is that? That's
Because
not
I've been fucking
normal.
moving around
Say,
in my
do you
socks.
put them on right in the
Yes.
morning?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you don't.
It's
put
not
them
like
on.
I'm just fucking throwing them on
in
randomly.
your shoe. It moves.
No,
Though?
when I'm not wearing my shoes, walking around the hardwood floor.
What kind
Yeah.
of weird fucking feet do you own?
Are you walking like sideways and backwards a lot? Are you spinning and dancing?
Are you fucking doing the goddamn Cupid shuffle everywhere
Yes.
you go?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Backflips and all, dude.
I'm just gonna say I do have a really great video of Zach, Raj, and a couple other people doing one of the line dance moments.
Yeah.
And it's just like Zach and Raj you guys are the most dedicated to the dance faces I've ever seen.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm a
It
dedicated
was
line dancer.
so great. I'm gonna have to get that up at some point. But
It was
yeah,
Casper Slide? We did Casper Slide
it was-
and Cupid Shuffle. Those were the two.
it was one of the two of those. It was around that point. I kept having to pick up my niece, so it's kind of half a video and then put her back down and then pick her up. She was kind of a star. Of
She was. She was on a rampage for a bit.
Marsala.
Oh, as a
Mercy,
human?
yeah.
Yeah. God. I can see
I
that.
am.
I mean, it's
all
not
the
a bad thing
wine.
to be. But,
I'm
yeah.
the one. I'm pickled. I'm Johnny Depp to myself. Don't do an angry. What is it called? A grumpy.
A grumpy?
Don't do a grumpy in my bed, please.
Oh, yeah. Don't shit in beds. Let's just make that clear. You don't want to shit in anyone's bed.
Probably
for
not a
revenge.
good
You should have
idea.
known better than to date Amber Turd.
All
Got him, bitch.
right, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
we've got a lot more talking to do. We got some music to listen to. But first and foremost, Justin, I think we've got some beverages to consume. So, hey, what are we drinking?
I don't know.
Me neither.
I
Let's
actually
find out.
don't know what we're drinking.
It's true.
All right.
Go.
We drink it so you don't have to. Rub you in the morning from the bathroom. Cheap booze and craft brews. Rub you in the morning from the bathroom. What are we drinking? What are we drinking? Yeah!
All right, so I agree with Richard's thing. Whoever enjoys mushrooms the most would be chicken marsala. I think we all kind of enjoy mushrooms fairly equally on both levels of mushrooms. But I only eat cooked
I don't like the
mushrooms.
textures of
Do you like
mushroom.
raw mushrooms?
No.
Do you like raw
I
mushrooms?
fucking eat all the mushrooms.
All right, so
too.
Zach's chicken marsala. We
Yeah.
just
Figured it
And
out.
close
drink
the
all
case.
the wine.
he is chicken marsala with
and I'll choke all the
with
chickens.
the big jug of Rossi.
Carlo Rossi.
Just big jug of Rossi. All right, guys. So today we're doing something a little different with what are we drinking? We have each
I have
of
a
us.
chaser for all of us.
Okay, cool. So a palate cleanser of sorts?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Not a chaser,
So
sorry.
there's a couple ways we could do this. Do you want to just one of us start and then we drink, talk about that, and then naturally get through the beer? Yeah, you've got a glass there that you can pour a little bit of this chaser in, Zach. You'll be real happy about this. So, Zach, what's the chaser?
Oh, yeah, dude. I haven't had it yet.
Me neither.
Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew.
Flamin' Hot
Big ups to
Mountain Dew.
Badland Jugs.
Oh, yeah.
I watched this guy chug a fucking gallon of this in 8 seconds
Yeah, I'm
the other day.
really nervous about this. All the beer is really, really good looking. So here you go.
What? Which one are we starting with?
Let's start with yours. I think yours is the one I feel like we are going to like the most based off of just looking at it. All right.
I mean,
So what did
that's
you
what
go
caught. That's what caught my eye was Sly Fox's Alex's Lemon Wheat.
It's an inspiring lemon wheat ale. Ale with lemon and natural flavors. On it, it says, with every case of Alex's Lemon Wheat Ale purchased, Sly Fox Brewing will donate a portion of proceeds to Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation for Childhood Cancer.
Oh, that's what it is.
So we're
yeah, I
also
thought I've
doing
heard that.
also doing something nice. It is a 5.1%. To me, this should scream spring into summer. This should be like Blue Moon, but better because it's Sly Fox out of Phoenixville, Pennsylvania.
Pottstown.
Pottstown?
Pottstown.
Now? I thought they were Phoenixville.
It says Pottstown on the can.
Oh, I'm thinking of Neshaminy Creek. Neshaminy Creek's more like Phoenixville area.
Yeah.
I'm not. Who knows? Either way, they make delicious beverages. This is for the ASMR fans.
Yeah.
Not so much of a smell.
Not actually a big fan of it. It's okay, but there's a very bitter, weird.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to let Zach get it on it before I say what I'm thinking.
It almost has like a Hefeweizen finish.
It has a wheat should be, I mean, that's what a Hefeweizen
makes
should be
sense.
a wheat. It has a lemon cleaner taste to it.
Yeah, there's something a little off on it.
Which it only offends a little bit on the first sip, but it is there.
It's not terrible.
It's fizzy.
I don't know if I
liking
could do a 6 of
I'm
it,
liking
though.
it a little bit more on the second sip, but yeah, immediately I don't know if I'd get through that. It's almost more like it's like lemongrass, like something like there's something earthy and chemically. There's some like scorched earth in here. I think there's something real
Yeah.
shitty in here that I'm not loving.
I mean, I think they just brewed it with lemon peels, probably.
It makes sense. Zach, what are your thoughts on this?
I love it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Are you getting all the notes that I'm saying that I'm describing and not understanding them, or do you see where I'm trying to go with like that chemicalness to it, a little bit of the cleaner taste? I think it might just be the actual lemon of it all.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that's taking.
I
away
mean,
from
it could be. It says ale with lemon and natural flavors. It could be some sort of concentrate lemon
Yeah.
Could
that
be.
they throw in afterwards.
Butt
but
toucher.
I like it.
What's up, guys? Been a while.
Who we got?
Butt toucher.
Oh,
Hey, butt toucher.
Come and touch our butts.
I like this. I love Hefeweizens. Is my favorite.
Yeah.
I have found lately. Good thing I couldn't find the one I was looking for because it was exactly the same style, just different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the Great Lakes have a lemon hef.
Oh, gee,
Oh,
that would
yeah,
be
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
That would be
yeah.
crazy.
But I have found that
Never seen
lately things like this in draft are twice as good.
I could see it being way better in
Me
draft.
too.
This in a
Me
draft is gonna be
And if it didn't have
you just suck it down.
slamming,
you know?
yeah. And it screams this is a like a lunch or a dinner. You can drink this with a meal, which is something I'm always enjoying.
Is this
Also-
a brunch beer?
Is this a brunch beer? I think
Probably.
any beer is a brunch beer. But it's there's still something in it that
Also,
I'm not
sometimes
loving.
we don't do these fairly. Some need to be poured out of the containers that they are. Like some of these microbrews.
Some of them do say this one does not specifically instruct you to do that, so there is that. All I'm saying is I don't love it, but I am almost done with it. So
I would buy it again.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if one sitting 6 is in my future, but
I'm going with Zach. If I saw this on tap, I'm jumping on it
Sure.
to see how much better it is. But also, Sly Fox has never really disappointed me.
Sure.
Never had anything bad from them. This is just not the greatest. So, Justin, what are you giving this? This is your pick. You'd never had it
65.
before, right?
I've never had this before.
65. All right, Zach, you're liking it. Where are you going? 0 to 100.
75.
75. I'm feeling like around
Cheers.
Justin on this one. But I'm going to go a little bit low. So I'm going to say 63 on this guy.
Yeah.
It is not that far below a failing grade. There's just something in there. And again, I don't know if I can slam a six-pack, but I did almost slam this entire one pretty damn
True.
quickly.
I'm going to cleanse my palate.
You know what? I'm going to join you on that palate cleanser. Now, again, what is this palate cleanser we have here?
It's Mountain Dew Flaming Hot Cheeto.
Mountain Dew Flaming Hot Cheeto. The only thing you
No,
should
not
eat...
Cheeto, just flaming hot.
Well, it's yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's supposed to be their... They're
It's
not...
the mix that they
Yeah.
put on all the flaming hot stuff.
Yeah.
It smells like orange soda.
I don't
Yep.
believe there's cheese in it, though.
I really hope there's cheese in it.
I
If
hope
there,
there's no
is there,
cheese
there,
in
oh,
it.
there's not chunks of cheese in here. Oh no. I mean, it's got kind of a spice to it, but not really. That's just soda carbonation. That's wearing off very quickly.
I don't know. It's like a more of a physical heat. Like my tongue is tingling
Yeah.
a little bit, but
That sucks.
That it tasted.
orange soda.
It's melted orange
Actually,
ice pop.
I feel it more down
Oh,
my
I'm feeling it in
chest.
the back now. I'm getting it. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I don't like that.
No.
It's like cayenne. It's like
Yeah.
Is there cayenne in that? Is that what it is?
It
Did I
was
say?
sweet, and then it was bitter, and I have acid reflux going down my throat right now, and I'm not happy about
It's
it.
got ester of rosin.
Oh, okay. I know Esther of rosin, of the rosins.
Yes. The thirds.
The rabble rouser rosin.
Razzle Rebel Rebber rousers. All right, so the next beer we got going up. Zach, you want to go next?
Sure.
All right, let's bring your guy into here. So tell us what we got here, Zach.
This is Copper Scrolls
Oh my God,
by Armada
Artwork is
Brewing.
really cool on this.
this is amazing.
The artwork is sick. It's like a sort of piratey Japanese. It's very video gamey.
Oh yeah, it's got scrolls.
RPG.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, some D&D shit. Now I went to beer time.
Good old beer time.
I walked in. The guy's like, "What are you looking for?"
Budweiser score? I don't remember what it is off the top of our head.
Oh, just for regular Budweiser? I'll look it up while Zach's talking.
So I said, I don't know. I'm just gonna look around. So I'm looking around for all of maybe 8.5 seconds, and this kid is up my butt. Like, what do you like? What do you drink? What, like,
Beer
if
time?
yeah. And if I invited you to a party, what would you bring? Like all these questions, and I was just like,
Not
oh,
you, man. Get the fuck out of
no, he
here.
was a nice guy, and I humored him.
He's
and,
trying to be helpful.
He was. And I explained to him what we were doing tonight. I was like, oh, hold on. That Sly Fox has got me the burps.
Yeah, it's got a good bit of burping, and then that hot sauce ain't gonna do much fun on the
I was
coming
just
ups.
like, I explained what we were doing. He's like, all right. And he showed me some. And when he pulled this one out, he's like, now this one is pretty expensive. And he's just trying to sell this expensive one. So I bought the expensive one.
Hell yeah! Well, how expensive?
It's not.
was
It was like $15
for a 4-pack.
for four.
That's for a
We've
7%.
bought way
Oh, yeah.
expensive
Oh,
beers than
yeah.
that.
For a 7%er,
That was good English, Zach. We've bought way expensive beers.
expensive
Way
beers,
expensive
and this
beers.
is out of Connecticut. it
Connecticut,
looks like.
yeah.
So semi-local. To answer the question in the chat from Butt Toucher, we collectively gave Budweiser a 48. So it was just below totally sucking.
Buying it again.
Yeah, we all agreed we would not buy it again, but Bud Light, we gave it collectively a 68. So, that's where you're going, and I kind of do just resort to Bud Light once in a while. It is...
Pretty much, I never drink full, heavy beers unless we're drinking craft brews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And usually it's when we're tasting them here. But I gotta say, after all of that citrus and then the hot, the Bud Light really did just taste really, really good. But I'm interested to jump into this
My
guy
Bud Light's
again.
empty.
Copper Scrolls
It's
Rotating Hop IPA.
yeah, it is an IPA.
Simcoe and Mosaic.
Simcoe, yeah. This is scroll number 5.
Oh, so Copper Scrolls, this is a whole series. Oh, that is good. That is good.
Yeah, that's very tasty.
That is a classic IPA right there. That's
Oh, he
not the
did
juicy
ask me. He
hazy.
said, "Do you guys like Irish whiskey?" I said yes, and he said, "This you should drink this beer then."
I can kind of get
That was
that.
his other selling point on this one. Other than it being expensive, he said, "If we like Irish whiskey, we'd like this."
Yeah. I can see that going well together. Shot of whiskey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
shot of
It's
JMO, then
not
some of
very.
this.
shot of JMO, this would definitely be good. I'm curious now with the other scrolls, how many they have and what the other ones are. If they all keep around that 7% range, because 7% for me is respectful. That is a respectful percentage, a good ABV for this bold of a flavor IPA.
Well, it's not very hoppy. It's not like.
It's not, but it's bold.
Sitting.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's got a
full.
lot coming.
And I can see where
off
he's
of it.
saying if you like whiskey or Irish whiskey, where you're getting, because that's very full.
And to answer you, Bud Toucher, our top beer is still
Our top beer overall, I
it's
believe,
still
100% is Abomination,
Abomination.
Brewing Wandering into the Fog. That got an 88
not because
overall.
they were on the show.
Not
when
because
we
they were
drank it.
here, not because of any other reason other than
just
it was
that good
just
of a beer.
really fucking good. And we did like 4 different versions, and that's the like
Collective.
average for that. So there have been way worse. Just so you know, our lowest was Four Loko Hard Seltzer with a hint of black cherry. That got a 14.3.
Yeah.
So a lot of range there.
If you can find Abomination,
Yes. If you, I will
Anytime
say
that you can
this.
find Abomination,
if you find
buy
Abomination, buy Abomination.
If I had the
Where's,
option
is
between...
Butt Toucher one of the down under? Are you down under, Butt
I'm not
Toucher?
sure yet. Butt Toucher, where are you at of Butt Toucher? Are you physically close enough to touch my butt?
Did
I
you
know
just
you
touch my
have.
butt?
I know you have in a way, as Julie.
They live in the couch.
They're why it doesn't recline. They're just in there touching our butts.
It's the cat.
But this is great.
I really like this. If you handed me this and one of the Abominations, it would be. I would go Abomination just because you know.
You don't get to see it a lot, and
But this is also out of Connecticut, so
Sure.
Connecticut's bringing beer right
Nashville.
now.
Weren't they?
They're originally from here, but they
But
do
they
all their
brew
brewing.
out of Connecticut.
Yeah, they
too
all brew out of
sometimes,
Connecticut too. So
Butt Toucher is from Nashville.
oh
Nashville.
hell yeah!
Okay, all right. Sorry.
All right, welcome. I'm
I
hoping
think
you're.
Abomination was
I'm
making
hoping
it
you
that
found
way.
us naturally, or you found us. Maybe you're in a band and we featured you in the past. That's how we get most of our views. People that we've put on the show. And if not, hey, give us some of your music. We'll put it on the show, Butt Toucher. You can just say the word butt touching over again while you're squeezing butts to the sound of butt touching, and we'll play it. We'll play it. Zach, this is the one you bought, so give us your score on this 0 to 100. Where is scroll number 5 from Copper Scrolls out of Armada Brewing? Where's that going for you?
86.
Yeah. No, it is really good. It is really good. I don't know if I can go that high. I will, but I'm right there. Yeah, 82. 82. This is good. Like, this is, after drinking the hot shit and then drinking that, you would think that, like, my acid reflux would be, like, really killing me right now.
Mine is.
But that one,
It's
didn't
very
make it
light. And
worse.
it reminds me of a New England, just
Yeah.
not like sweet. The hops drop
Connecticut's
off.
New England, isn't it?
yeah, it's in
Yeah,
that,
but
it's that
it's not
region, that
considered
style.
a
New
New England
England,
style,
yeah.
which that style is getting out of hand.
The juicy
New
hazy
Zealand style or
which is
whatever
why
it
I'm
is.
ranking this so high. I appreciate an old style, just simple, hoppy, but not over the top.
If
Smack
you
you in
are a
the
fan
face.
of IPAs, you will love
Yeah.
this. I'm giving it
Giving it
an 80.
an 80. All right. Now I can tell you for sure that I'm not going to finish this by the time it's time to drink that one. If we do that one back to back right now,
Yeah.
So I think it's time to jump into a little bit of music.
All right.
And then we can slowly sip this one over the next 10 minutes over that video, and then we'll jump on to the final beer. But as I was saying earlier, this video is from March 13th, the Basement in Stroudsburg, the venue that Steve-O and Jen and I run collectively. This is 2 years and 1 day later. Well, what do we got?
But touch your drinks, Natty Daddy, baby.
Oh, fuck yeah, Natty Daddy.
Natty is my go-to.
Yeah.
Daddy, if you ain't a daddy, like, what are you? Come on. You got to be a daddy's boy at least. You got to be daddy's boy.
At least once.
At least once.
One
Natty
time
Daddy
anyway.
is what I drank every day through COVID. That is a 15-pack of that. I did not need anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little rough when you first start with the Natty Daddy, but
Yep, it is. It is definitely becomes like water for
it does
sure.
you good.
In a bad way, which is like, what's going on with you, huh? That's what I think of myself every time I buy a Natty Daddy and it goes down like water.
Yeah.
All right, but either way, this is Tim Holhouse and Greg Rikas performing. It's actually each of their closing songs, and again, it's 2 years and 1 day after they last played here. They were here literally the week the world shut down. And these were the two most enjoyable songs, I think, as far as crowd interaction and just like how much the two of them. I mean, Tim's played 2,665 shows as of last night in his, like, since he started keeping count in like
Wow.
the mid 2000s. So he brings it every single night.
I mean, Tim is like 800 years old.
Yeah. He is
like
a warlock. I believe.
Yeah.
He is definitely a warlock. He's got some vampirical elements to him as well. And Greg, I think, is actually an elf. So he's probably like 300-400 years old. You know, mid age for an elf. But
looks like a baby still.
Looks like a baby. Just adorable. The two of them are wonderful human beings. They're the heart and soul of DIY music, and they might be the two hardest working musicians I've ever had the pleasure of knowing personally. And I hope you guys watch this, enjoy it, and go check them out on all platforms. You can find their music everywhere. Here is from the Basement Bar, March 13th, 2022, Hull House and Rikas. Enjoy.
So, no, thank you. You guys are really awesome, and it was really, really, like, we were at our lowest ebb, and we just threw together this party down here 2 years ago, and it was just a wonderful way to go out before everything went to shit. So it's so nice to see a bar in here and just, like, this is awesome. So thank you so much. Clap your hands and stamp your feet if you want to, or stamp your hands and clap your feet, because I'm leaving on a buzz. I'm leaving on a train. Yeah, I'm leaving on a bus. I'm leaving on a train. Yeah, I'm leaving on a bus, so I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, so I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, so I'm... Oh my God, that's amazing. Or I'm leaving on a train. Now this is normally the bit where I tell everybody to clap your hands and stamp your feet, but you've got it. Because Stroudsburg, you am the best. So let's try this. If I shout hell yeah, you shout hell yeah back at me. Hell yeah! Oh my God, that's so good. Let's do that again. Hell yeah! Oh, lovely. Did you call me motherfucker? Somebody? Brother, oh, that's all right. It's fine to call me a motherfucker as well, that's fine. Brotherfucker! Now I have my reasons. Brotherfucker, I haven't got a brother. I've got a sister who had the nickname Henry Rollins. She can beat me in a fight, that's for sure. Now I have my reasons for my escape. But it's my secret, oh goddamn, it's my secret. And I'm taking it to the grave. Cause I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. Woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. Whoa! I love it. Thank you so much. say Danbury, Connecticut. Maybe to the end of the road. But it's my secret, oh, goddamn, it's my secret. Yeah, I'm taking it to the grave. Cause I'm leaving on my sorrow, leaving on a tree. I'm leaving on my sorrow, leaving on a tree. I'm leaving on my sorrow, leaving on a tree. Woo! Here we go, one last time. Yeah, I'm leaving on my sorrow, leaving on a tree. I'm leaving on my sorrow, leaving on a tree. Feel free to sing along. The words are, I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. It's that simple. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a train. I'm leaving on a bus, or I'm leaving on a motherfucking Amtrak train.
For having us. This is a rad place. Tim was kind of saying when we last came here, it was literally just a basement and a bunch of plans and admirations, and now it's an actual bar. That's fucking awesome. Get everybody clap like that. Oh, I forgot. I gotta tune this thing quick. Just tuning is caring. This is my last one. Gregory's up Winnipeg. Thank you so much. Stick around. There's more to come. Well, answers and questions are one and the same. Cheating and lies on both sides of the game. God, I'll be Dr. Princeton, who can explain how we all become the weakest links. The chain. Oh, you gotta put down your drinks for another time. Okay. And go like this. Yeah. Things change, them all staying the same. Yeah. A rich man, a poor man, a wise man, a blind man. Roads my soul, and we never did. Counts out loud, baby, 1, 2, 3. Lay that oil in the ground. Lay that oil in the ground. You can't go back, and no one's hanging around. Lay that oil in the ground. Time is money and no money can kill. I guess that makes time real. Times come as another can drill. Can anybody stop a chill? 1, 2, 3. Lay that oil in the ground. Lay that oil in the ground. You can't go back when no one's hanging around. Lay that oil in the ground. In the ground, yeah. In the ground. In the ground, yes, in the ground, yeah, All right, did everyone have a good time? It was a lot of fun, y'all. Possibly the funnest show on tour, I think. I'm not just saying that. That's not some bullshit I say every night. I'm serious. So if I sing a little something, can you all sing it back? All right, let's try it out. If I go, wah ha, wah ha, wee hee, wee hee, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was really good, y'all. Here's the real part though. It goes like this. Oh well, leave that oil in the ground. Sing it. Leave that oil in the ground. Oh well, leave that oil in the ground. One more time. Leave that oil in the ground. Well, leave that oil in the ground. A little louder. Well, leave that oil in the ground. Oh well, 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, cause I can't go. I sold my soul to the company store. That was a special delivery for Steve. How about this one? Hey, mister, where you heading? Are you ready? It's right going happy hours. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same chords. Alright, this is another special delivery from my friend Jen, all the way from Canada. This is a Canadian classic. Some of you may know it, some of you don't, but I'm going to teach it to you. Is that okay?
Alright, thank you.
It's easy to learn. It goes like this. Well, the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. You thought he was gone, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Are we ready? Here we go. Well, the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. He thought he was gone, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Okay, everybody go. Meow. All right, now do your angry cat impressions. Angry cats. Legit. I kind of want to meet all your cats just to see that. Yo, this has been fun. I'm Greg Rigas. I'm from Winnipeg. Thank you so much. There's one more I really want to do, and I can't hit the high note. Never been able to. So I'm really going to lean on you hard. Is that okay? Okay, it goes like this. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Yeah. Don't you come back no more. Woo! Well, lay that oil in the ground. Come on. Lay that oil in the ground. You can't come back, but no one's hanging around. You said lay that oil in the ground. Lay that oil in the ground. Come back when no one's hanging around. Lay that oil in the ground. Thanks so much, I'm Greg Rigas. I'm from Winnipeg. Take care of each other. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Big ups to Tim and Greg. Yeah,
I
right?
love those fucking guys.
They're so good.
Yeah.
That was such a fun show. Marissa saying it in there in the chat. Yeah, it was a great show. And right at the end, Steve-O, as it fades out, well, that's a hard act to follow, and punches me. And I'm like, yeah, because I had to go on next. And then you hear Cliff, right before it cuts off, say, sounds like karaoke to me. Like, why the fuck are we even going up at all after that? But yeah, we're going to be posting that on its own sometime in the next week or so we can share that, and Greg and Tim, and then you know, get it all over the place. But then also I'll probably cut together a couple more songs of each of theirs. But yeah, we were kind of talking about it just on the tech side of things. That day I had 2 GoPros, 1 cell phone that worked for part of the time, and then Zach jumped in and finished recording on his phone for part of it. And then I had the field recorder recording both the external boom mic and then its actual mics. The boom mic I put right on top of the heater, and there's a lot of vibrations and there's people talking, so that really... I thought it was a good idea. Well, not a good idea. But I do have like a good audio recording of the whole entire show, except for the first like 3 seconds of Tim where it's like turned all the way up. But other than that, like, so I might be piecing together a little bit longer of a video there.
I think we should have some stuff. We can release it on the site and YouTube.
Oh, hell yeah. And it was a great show, and it was really cool to see. I have videos that maybe I'll put something together as like a comparison from like the first show, because I have some pictures and some videos from the show 2 years ago of the same 2 people and Steve-O playing. The only difference really is I played this last show, and then I was just there at the first one. But other than that, it was the same show, and it's just crazy the difference between just like one white light in an empty, dingy basement to the venue that, you know, Steve-O and Kevin and then all of us have chipped in over the last year or so into turning it into what it is now. And like everything in the world, it's going to be short-lived. We'll probably only have a couple more months of the basement bar as it is. So if you see
Doesn't
shows
mean
coming
it's
up,
going to be gone forever. But
oh, it'll come back somewhere else for sure. But I forgot to bring it up to you guys, but there's potentially a show happening in June. I don't know 100%. But one band that we had last summer, LMI, they were inquiring about coming back, and I was like, oh, Brunch can play 4 or 5 songs to open on that, so we might get in and sneak in right before the basement's done. Get an actual Brunch performance in the basement. So that is something to look forward to. We just need that bass player of ours to come back from Hawaii already.
What the fuck you doing? It's been
Jesus, like 2 days of fucking honeymoons.
We
enough.
brought it up before now, and it's over now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should be back already. But yeah, I did want to ask if either of you had anything with practicing and everything. It's different. It's weird for me, and probably a little different for you guys that we're like actually practicing this stuff now.
Yeah.
Because in the past we've done I did one live show with the band 3 years ago.
Yep.
And it was learning a lot of songs that we had written for the show, and then a lot of songs that we had written for Pat specifically, or that Zach had written with Pat and you. And so that one was nervous because
I didn't really
know all of it, and I would have been way more comfortable just singing. But now we're getting to the point where
well, if
we're
you didn't
playing...
notice, Kyle, we didn't know it either.
yeah. None of us did. But for me, I hadn't played as just a guitar player pretty much ever in my life. I played guitar, but doing just that, I'm way more comfortable with just a microphone in my hand.
Right.
So that's been a fun part for me with the practicing.
It's been a lot of fun. We've had some good practices, and we've had some.
We've had some ones where it was like, all right, well, what the hell is that just now? Someone might have been a little too intoxicated to remember words he wrote, at least on 4 of those practices.
But no, I mean,
weird because we've only practiced 3 times.
I know that one was just me in a mirror. Just
upstairs in the bathroom.
Jerking off.
Jerking
Kyle,
off.
what are you doing?
I'm
having
practicing.
band practice.
Yeah. I got banned for practicing that in all of the parks. But yeah, I'm really stoked to play a show, especially with the stuff off Wasted and Waiting being a little bit more personal to me. But now that we're making it full band, Zach, you kind of made a joke at the one song when we were learning it. You're like, this is overproduced piece of crap, and then we're just gonna simplify it and everything. And that was kind of my hope, was we would have the demos, right? That we recorded, that was just me on an acoustic guitar, very simple, not produced in any way really whatsoever, other than Zach just leveling it out.
Right.
And then there's the full produced album, and then my hope is that it's a 3-piece where we then have just a live recording, a good live show one day, where we have that, and you can see where it starts with just me and my idea going into the studio and doing it kind of just by the number, making it, producing it and making it as much of an album as we could, and then letting that feel kind of grow, because we're not changing the songs really much at all, but being the first time for any of us to play all those songs all together in one room has been really fun, and
I'm
Ethan
surprised
is
at
adding
how
a
much
lot for us to have, having 2 guitar players and a bass, to go along is different.
He's a natural
for us.
fit to the project, and I was talking to Zach at the wedding where he has a lot of stuff written too. So I'm looking forward to
the next stage of all that.
Sitting down and being like, hey man, you have some guitar stuff. Let's work on whatever. Kind of like what we did for your album. If he has a whole album written on just guitar, okay, let's rate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I definitely think Ethan and I are kindred spirits in that way, where we probably have before this album was out, I had 10 songs that I was just kind of sitting on, and I think Ethan's definitely Zach. In that. Oh, we got a Zach Dylan. Oh, bless you. I thought it said miss you at first, and I was just like, miss you too. But I guess bless you too.
No, that's so weird to me, that you're sitting on songs. Because I don't write songs.
Yeah.
Beforehand.
Yeah, you sit
I go,
down.
let's write a song tonight. You have any ideas? 0.
All right. Yeah, I sit and fester, and I think a lot.
But I know
for me,
Ethan definitely has.
Oh yeah.
He's got a back catalog stored in his brain of songs he's written over the years.
And he is an educated musician, so his stuff is and then he has the the ska and the punk and like everything that he grew up on. So like that's like kind of like there's a happy middle ground with things. Honestly, that whole fucking family is just talent out the wazoo. We had some really good jams. I mean, I didn't partake, but everybody
I
had
wanted
some
to more,
really
but Rich,
awesome
I'm going to tell you,
jams.
my leg was shot after the first one I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you didn't play it all, Kyle?
No, I don't think. I think I didn't even open my acoustic case the entire time. I don't even know what. I
Although
was.
my
too
favorite
wasted.
moment was
I was
we
doing a
were
little bit of
outside.
babysitting, maybe.
It was myself, Kyle, and who the fuck else was talking outside? Was it Sean Arajo?
Yeah, Sean was out there. Yeah, Sean Arajo. Yeah.
And we couldn't figure out who was playing what.
Oh, that was the best game to play. We were standing out by the fire, and you hear somebody singing, and I'm like, "That's Zach," and then someone goes, "That's Rich," and I went, "Oh, it could be Zach or Rich right now," and like through a bunch of walls and everything.
Yep.
And then who's drumming? We're like, "Okay, no, that's Rich." And then we're sitting there like, all right, so Levi's on bass, and we're having this whole conversation. We turn and Levi's sitting next to us. We're all just like,
Levi was the mic, holding the mic.
No, Ethan was holding
it. Or Ethan,
We
yes,
bet
yeah,
that
yeah,
Ethan
Ethan, that's
was
right,
on
right.
bass or guitar, and Kev was on guitar. And you know, but we knew Ethan was in there. We all walk in, and Ethan's holding the microphone. And we're like, "Well, boys, we're all wrong. Ethan's the mic stand tonight." But it was, yeah. There's a lot.
Why did
of
it take
fun
so long to
jams.
pull a mic stand out?
I don't know. I think I don't know who had it. Richard had it, maybe.
I think
It just
so. I
wasn't
don't
like
know.
set up, or someone else had it. I'm not sure.
I don't know
Honestly-
who brought what.
Honestly, it was probably Sean's mic stand because that was the stuff that was set up for the wedding.
Maybe.
So he
Oh,
probably,
yeah.
so he probably went and took it out of his car.
Makes sense.
But either way, really excited to be getting the live music stuff put together. Really excited
man.
for more music down the road.
I've
But
been having a lot of fun with it. I think when we actually get to play out and we've had time and have gotten better with it, it's going to just be a shit ton of fun.
it's going to be a lot of good energy, and it's going to be just different than anything we've done before live. I feel like I got most of my live show jitters out doing the solo stuff for a little bit there, so I'm ready for us to just full-blown wall of sound rock that shit, you know? But there's one more thing we have to do before we talk about anything else. We have to try this last beer.
Yes.
And this one is, I guess it's been out for a little bit. I found it across the street at the Penn Stroud Brewery. It is a Snyder's of Hanover Snyder beer. It is a Pretzel Marzen from Captain Lawrence.
Is that your father?
That is not. My dad is not a captain, unfortunately. And
Kyle, do you know what this
it's
is,
It's
dude?
5%. Do I know what this is?
Do you know what this is?
The beer?
Yeah, do you know what it is?
What it is? Is it a brunch beer? All right. I don't know if this is necessarily evidence of the Bigfoot, but it might be.
Did you set that up on the push button thing?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, I guess we should, before we drink this,
No,
explain.
let's get into it.
Oh, get into this. All right, so this is, again, Snyder beer, Snyder's of Hanover. If you do not know,
Is
if
this
you're
supposed to
from,
be poured?
It does not specify on here.
Okay.
Malt beverage with natural flavors, batch brewed with Snyder's of Hanover mini pretzels. I didn't go for mini pretzels. I wanted to get some Snyder's of Hanover, so we just went with our favorite things from Snyder's of Hanover to have one or two with while we try this beer. Arguably, the best thing that they put out is the honey wheat braided twists. And then the second best thing to me is the peanut butter filled, right? Peanut butter filled. You could go classic, but we all know what a classic pretzel tastes like. So if you want, you don't have to. I'm going to take a couple of these. And it's like a classic beer fest thing. You get a pretzel, you walk around with a necklace made of pretzels, and as you drink all day, you eat pretzels. They
What
sober
about a
you up
pretzel
little
made
bit.
of necklaces?
I want a pretzel made of candy necklaces. That's what I want. I want pretzels covered in cigarette ash. That's what I just did. So I'm not expecting it to taste exactly like these, but I am hoping that they complement each other.
Did you sip this yet?
Yeah.
I have not tried it yet, so I'm going to give it a little sipper here if you guys want to as well, or if not, discuss what you're thinking so far.
I'm thinking about ending it all.
All right, definitely I mean, it's definitely an Oktoberfest. This is what a Marzen is, an Oktoberfest.
But it's not harsh. It's not heavy.
That's
I
really
mean, it's
not
heavy,
that heavy.
but it's not heavy.
You poured out a little bit?
Yeah.
How was the color on it? All right, yeah. I mean, I immediately threw one of the pretzels with peanut butter in my mouth. And that goes together pretty damn good right there.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a pretzel-style beer or a pretzel-themed beer before?
Yes.
Who makes it? I know Ballantine's logo is a pretzel, right?
I had one the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Recently? Oh, maybe it's a fad happening. I'm liking it, though.
God, who made it? I was at a Fancy Pants
that goes
bar.
really well together.
It
Fancy
goes
Pants bar.
really fucking well.
Like peanut butter, pretzel, and this beer is like it's like a good night snack right there.
So there is a Snyder's Oktoberfest as well.
Okay, cool. So maybe they do one the rest of the year and they just call it a proper Marzen instead of calling it Oktoberfest, so it doesn't look like
It says
it's old.
Oktoberfest.
It does say an Oktoberfest style beer.
They may just change the label on that too.
Yeah.
And it looks like Trogs.
Trogs does one. Okay.
I guess Perpetuum.
Never had it.
Perpetual.
Perpetual's IPA.
They're IPA.
It's an IPA, but it's inspired by pretzels.
Okay.
No, this was a pretzel flavored beer.
Pretzel. Now, that one you had the other day compared to this one.
Was more pretzel-y.
That one was more pretzel-y. This one doesn't
But
really
this
have a
one
lot
is
of
more
pretzel.
beer
This is more beer.
and better.
Okay.
I just
like
found
the idea of it tasting more like beer, because if it tastes more like pretzels, you're just going to get salty and breadiness,
Yeah.
which is all right. If it was a Bach, then you might get a salted Bach. Then that would just be naturally a pretzel kind of feel to me.
I feel like the sweetness that comes off of this beer with
yeah.
a pretzel is just right. Like it's the right pairing.
And I like a sweet pretzel. Like I like pretzel with peanut butter or with the honey wheat, something like that.
Yep.
I'm not usually a savory pretzel guy. I'll go sweet over anything else. I like almond pretzels, like anything like that. You go Annie Ann's, all those wonderfully baked pretzels that just have deliciousness running through them.
I'm glad you brought that up because I found a snack.
Okay.
All right, I searched pretzel inspired beers.
Okay.
And I got a snack. Now it's tell me if you'd be into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a brat
Okay.
that is in
I'm
a
into
pretzel
Yes.
put out by Pabst.
Oh, so it's a beer brat wrapped in a pretzel.
Yep.
I mean, I've had the Nathan's bagel dogs, the Nathan's pretzel dogs. I've had everything like that. So what you're talking about just screams right up my alley. That sounds like something that really should be at every beer fest. Like, I mean, brats and pretzels go hand in hand with beer.
Go to hand in hand.
They go to hand to hand. Oh yeah, Zach, what did you find over there? Did you find
This
the
is
beer?
what I had before. It's made by Aldous, which is another. They're from Pennsylvania as well.
Okay.
It
up,
was
Adam?
a
How are you,
pretzel wheat beer.
Oh yeah. Okay, I guess wheat makes sense for that.
6.3. What's this
This
one?
one's 5 even.
5 even. Okay.
Which is why it's so easily consumable. This is why it's such a drinkable beer. At 5%, you start upping this to 6.5.
Oh, I like the review of this pretzel wheat says damp mouthfeel.
Ooh.
You know who else makes one?
Who?
Shock Top.
Oh,
Twisted
you know
pretzel.
what? I have seen that, and that immediately probably made me never want to
Not
try
wanna
it
do
ever
it.
again.
Yeah.
Shock
What's
Top?
wrong with Shock Top?
I just don't trust them
fine.
anymore. I used to like Shock Top Raz. That was like my go-to
I don't
beer.
know.
Jack and Jill's. That was like the only beer I
True.
drank for like 2 years straight. Just can't do it anymore. It just overdid
Twisted
it.
pretzel might be okay though.
I mean, I'd give it a shot. Now that I know that this one tastes so good and that there are others on the market, I'm definitely looking out for them. Oh, yo, what's good, Adam? Drinking beers, talking to some
up,
butt
Jamie?
touchers. Oh,
How we doing, dude?
this is a gathering. Who's that? We
The
had
gathering of the
Jamie.
Juggalos.
gathering of the Juggalos? That's not this. That's another thing. Maybe the chat group is the gathering of Juggalos. Marissa's the ringleader.
We're in trouble.
What a juggalo. Well, hey, easy transition right there. Speaking of Marissa, we are working on a project right now with Marissa. We are in the early pre-production stages of putting together a radio teleplay. I know he spoke about it a little bit last show.
Yeah.
I was still writing it at that point. Now we're at the stage where we've done a read-through. We pretty much have the cast in order, and it's going to be a lot of fun for us because we're going to be doing all the Foley work, all the audio recording for doors opening. Ooh, excuse me. Doors opening.
Stabbing things,
slapping things, walking down hallways.
Sex noises.
All the sex noises. Garbage sex noises. Hallway sex noises. Toilet sex noises. Any sex noise we can find, we're going to put it in there. But it's going to be like our Wilhelm scream. It's going to be in everything. You're not going to really know what's going on with it.
But it'll be there.
Marissa says, hell yes. I'm assuming that's to her being the leader of the Juggalos.
Probably.
Yeah.
Her soon-to-be husband won't fight that, I don't think. Be more street cred, you know?
Extra street cred.
Extra street cred.
When she gives us direction in the play now, I'm just going to go, yes, Madam Juggalo.
Madam Juggalo. Yes, Madam Juggalo. But yeah, it's really fun. Marissa's directing. We are all collectively producing it. And again, a lot of post-record work. Like, it's all recording. I mean, it's an audio-only podcast style format.
Right.
But we're trying to lean into that 1940s, 1930s feel of old radio teleplays.
She said no, the sex noises.
Oh, the sex noises. Okay. They could be Juggalo sex noises. All right, Madam Juggalo sex noise.
Yes, Madam Juggalo.
Yes, Madam Sex Noise Juggalo. At your wedding, we're all going to perform live Juggalo sex noises.
Speaking of that, dude, I want to show up at a wedding or some sort of fancy gathering dressed like a Juggalo. So, like, with the face paint and everything. Just, I've been talking to Anna about it. Just do it. Just show up. Be like, something. Yes.
All right.
Like a family reunion, and don't tell anyone. Just show up. Be like, seeing like people I haven't seen in 5 or 6 years.
Whoop.
She missed my. She was called the leader of the Juggalos.
No, don't worry. You can listen back later. Or just never and never know why. And now you're the leader of the Juggalos. But yeah, so we've got this, and who knows? There's not really a set timeline on it. But I'm hoping by, by summertime, we have at least the first episode out to you. It gets easier once we do the first episode. But it's looking at to be about a 4 to 6 episode story. And we're all going to be collectively writing it. I wrote the first installment, but then we're going to be developing the characters with the actors and everything. Justin, Marissa, and I both firmly agree you have the best role in the entire... You have the best lines. You have the funniest character. The relationship between your character and the Wit character, which means nothing to anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about. But those two comic relief style characters are going to be so awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
And developing everything is just going to be interesting and different because there is no, at this point, we're starting it, we have no idea where it's going to end. We have like a slight idea,
right?
But we're kind of letting it build
it ends in
as
sex.
It ends in sex. Like no matter what, it's
Inside
always going to be.
Sex.
It's going to be Juggalo
of
incest sex. Actually, that's the last episode title.
All right.
Incest Juggalo sex.
See what
I said that immediately, and the chat came up with her saying, "Oh yes." I know she's saying "Oh yes" about something else, but I'm
Juggalo?
taking it as Juggalo incest sex is the last episode. There we go.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I don't remember.
All right, cool. Outside of that, the only thing I really had to talk about is a party that me and Jen are going to be trying to throw on May 28th. That you are all
throwing a party?
Yeah, we're going to throw a party for Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
We were talking about how we want to have a Halloween party, but we don't know if we'll still be at the house come Halloween. And also, most of us are going to be gone on Halloween because it's the same week or so as Fest, and Zach's going on vacation. So we don't know around there if we'll have one. So we wanted to do a fun dress-up party before the summer.
It was about the incest.
Oh, okay, good. All right, I'm glad that just cleared up.
It's always about the incest, isn't
about
it?
The incest.
You know?
Put that on my gravestone.
All right, 5 head. All right. So the party, we were just brainstorming, Jen and I, and Jen says, we need to have a party. I want to do like a costume party. What's like a good weekend to do it? And we were looking at it, and we went, okay, Memorial Day weekend would be good. So we were like, oh, and well, because it's not
Are we
President's
going to
Weekend.
do Vietnam War?
Oh God, Steve-O will. The idea for the party, and if you're listening to this and you know, if you know, you know, show up on May 28th. That's a Saturday at the basement.
Spencer.
But you need to show up
What's up, dude?
as, oh, we got Spencer. Hey!
Slow feet.
Show feet.
Show feet. You got the
Cool.
bottom of my feet. But the party is an in memoriam party. You better come dressed as your favorite dead person. Anybody that's ever existed that has died.
Sweet.
And if you...
I'm going to kill Justin and wear skin.
That's like the best costume you could probably do.
I guess I'll be at the party, dude.
Don't worry about a costume. We got you covered, Justin. Actually, we've got Zach covered with you.
You're covering me.
All right.
So you can either show up as your favorite dead person. Anybody that's existed, whether it's fictional or not, they have to have died. And died famously, or just they're so long ago. Like, you
Can't
can
be an
dress up.
extra in Die Hard.
I mean, you could dress up as an old extra in Die Hard and argue that 33 years later they're dead. Like, I mean, if you really want to.
Oh, I'm saying somebody that got shot.
Well, yeah. Anybody in the background, yes. I think it meant like one of the office workers that was like a 60-year-old mom. Like, yeah, she might be dead now. If you don't want to dress up as one of your favorite dead people, the only other attire that you are allowed to wear is something in mourning. You have to show up in all black with a veil, black hat, black. So you can either show up wearing all black, black jacket, black jeans, black hoodie. I don't care. Show up in mourning or as somebody that has died. And I think it's going to be like on a
We're all
Pimps and
punk kids.
Hoes
All we
letter.
own is black anyway.
Yeah, I know. Like, everybody's got pretty much all black. So it's easy if you don't want to do anything. But if you're into the whole thing and you like dressing up, which most of us do, just show up. So I think we were talking about who we all could be. And I would have to, you know, maybe get some bobby pins or maybe I'll cut my hair a little bit. So my hair isn't so obviously long even when it's tied back. But I think I'm just going to go as Orson Welles, like right before he fully ate himself, you know?
All right.
Like I've got like fat Orson Welles 70s vibes. He's got the same like big beard that's got the strands of different colors in it. And I'm just going to be a furrowed brow all night and just talking very magnanimously about everything and blah, 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 and sound like, you know, the Transformers movie from 1980, whatever, where he did Optimus Prime. You know, he was the voice of Optimus Prime in that. So just, take that voice on. Blah, 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 blah. So think of your favorite dead person and come as that. Zach or Justin, anybody seriously jump out to you that you would want to, that's a famous dead person, or that you would want to do, or you think would be a really awesome, because you could do any time that they were alive, but I think doing as close to their death image as possible is funnier. Anybody's death that you would want to emulate at the party, like if you had to show the signs of death. Like if you wanted to show up as David Carradine, you'd have to have rug burn, around your neck, like rope burn around your neck.
Bro, I'm gonna show up as Ryan Dunn.
Just a zipped bag, just a body bag. That
No, I'm
says,
just
"Do
gonna
not
wear
open."
like, I don't know, whatever Ryan Dunn would wear, but do makeup like he just crawled out of a car wreck.
I like that. Justin, you could be Andre the Giant.
Could
Be shaved.
could.
The guy that played Haggard's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hagrid. Not Haggard. Hagrid.
Haggard.
That,
I was like, Merle?
Ryan Dunn, Haggard. It all works together. Haggard's, wasn't that the name of the movie that Bam made? Haggard. Pretty sure Bam made a movie called Haggard. Either way.
Haggard? Maybe.
It's about Merle?
Not about Merle.
I want to be Merle Haggard.
Do Merle Haggard. I mean,
Little
Van
devil
Zandt would
t-shirt.
work so easy
Van
for
Zandt
it.
I could do.
Just like in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Justin,
Spencer's right. Little devil t-shirt.
Yeah, I have Little Devil. I still have old Little Devil t-shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, so Justin, you recently, to go back to talking about Marissa, you recently did an episode about What Do We Know?
Yep.
I'm going to be doing an episode next month. Zach, did they ask you to do it?
No.
All right, so Justin.
But I don't like it's people. It's hard to get a hold of me.
Yeah.
Unless you want your lawn mowed, then it seems to be easy to get a hold of me.
So if you want your lawn mowed and you want Zach to be a guest on your
Call
podcast,
Swimming Brothers.
have to be done at the same time. You spoke about a really weird situation that happened kind of locally.
Yeah, it was actually. I mean, I made you guys watch that video one day.
The second I started listening to the podcast episode and it got to that point, I was like, "Oh my god, this one
Oh,
was
I didn't
so
listen to
fucked.
it yet.
It is fucked. It's the boy that fell in love with all the cartoons.
Yeah, from Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
Who drowned?
No, he went in a Weiss and shot the place
shot
up.
a bunch of,
Oh,
remember that?
Yeah.
Where he
Where was that?
he was
That
obsessed with Ember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he made characters.
Based
and
on
he
that.
shot up the story.
He wanted to make a movie where they were going around shooting up school. He was obsessed with Columbine. It's fucking.
It's fucked up.
That's horrible, yeah.
But to not give too much away about what you talk about, so that people go listen to the actual episode. You were on it. What did Marissa talk about that episode? Do you remember?
It was the Farmville murders.
Oh yeah.
In West Virginia or Virginia, I forget.
I saw someone on Facebook the other day make a post that was like, "I've been here so long. I remember when all this was just farmland." It's true. It was at one point. Well, I'm really excited to do another episode with them. I believe this will be my second or my third. I forget if I've done. I did one with you guys. I think I might have done one beforehand.
Yeah.
No. It was just one. I just did the one with the three of us. And I don't know yet, but I love time travel, so I'm probably going to do like one of those like weird real time travel things. There's a guy named John Teeter.
John Teeter, yeah.
I love the John Teeter story. Marissa's already familiar with it, so it can be more of like a conversational piece, which is cool. I did toy with the idea that now that I'm saying it and it's already coming out of my mouth, I'm never going to be able to do it unless Anna does episodes where Marissa's not on and Anna doesn't listen to this, so she doesn't know. I was just going to make up a story and see if I could make up a story good enough that they would believe that it was real.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to save it for another one. Let's save it for another. I'll try to trick Anna with that. Or am I? Am I John Teeter? Did I make all of this up? You'll find out on like 7 episodes from now. But what do we know?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was.
Their show's always great to do. And we also do the music on that, so you should be checking out every episode just because it's good, firstly. Secondly, because we do the music on it.
Because that's the only place you can listen to that song.
Yep, you can't hear that anywhere else. Both of them, the theme song and the cry song, you can only hear it there. And the nice thing that she brought up on your episode was that she started editing and everything. I guess she took over like from Anna, and she forgot to put the cry song in an episode, and somebody was like, "What happened to the song? Where's the song? Like, why isn't that song in there?" I look forward to singing along to that song every single time, and that might be the first time anybody ever has felt that way about our music.
Yeah.
So I'll take it. I'll take
whatever we can
We're
get.
jingle writers. We're like Uncle Jesse and Uncle Joey over here, just writing jingles for people.
Uncle Jesse, Uncle Joey, and Uncle Jabroni.
It's Justin's Jabroni.
I could have just been Justin.
Uncle Justin. Oh,
that's what my girlfriend does refer to Justin as Uncle Justin sometimes.
In bed?
Yeah. When me and her are in bed. She goes,
shout at me the way you shouted Uncle Justin.
What's Uncle Justin doing tonight?
Well, we've got like I said, the EXO. EXO is the name of the project, the working title of the project with Marissa. So that's gonna be something to look forward to. Up and coming episodes of But What Do We Know? Up and coming. Justin's already out. I'll be in the next month, I think, and then again potentially a show for us in June, probably most likely June 4th at the Basement. So just keep an eye on social media for all that information. I know, Zach, you had an idea of something you want to do earlier. You want to do it still?
Yeah, dude.
All right. So we're going to finish with a little game.
Do we give a... Because there's a delay in chat.
We never gave a ranking to this guy.
We didn't.
We did not. All right. Let me give another sip to it.
I'm almost out of this one.
All right. Overall, as a Marzen, I love Marzens. It is good. It is very good, and for 5%, it's pretty damn drinkable. It's not shocking my socks off or anything, so I'm gonna give it a 71.
All right, 67.
Okay.
It's not bad.
68. It's okay.
Yep, right in there. Good well above we buy it again.
If you're eating pretzels with it, it's better.
I would definitely, if you see this, grab a bag of pretzels. Literally accompany the two of them. They are perfect together. Definitely the way to
Grab
do
a
it.
This is a
sack of
good
them old
movie.
pretzels.
Yeah.
Drinking
Grab a
snack.
big old tub of mini Snyder's of Hanover wheels,
Yeah.
and just go to town on it.
I like pretzel sticks.
I almost did just
When
buy
we were kids,
regular
we always
pretzel
pretend we were
sticks.
smoking
Oh,
cigars.
hell yeah.
hell yeah.
And they just get smaller by you biting them. And then I started smoking and I did that, and it was real
Yeah,
bad.
dude.
First bite's all
sick.
filter. Second
for a
bite's good,
while.
though. Last bite's real hot. Real hot. But yeah, we're going to play a game of Mad Libs, just because we were talking about how fun Mad Libs are. While Zach's getting that all queued up, I do want to let everybody know that tomorrow, if you are in the Stroudsburg area, I am hosting open mic at Downriver Brewing. So you can come on down, listen
Up
to
river,
some
down river,
comedian-
shit river, piss river.
Side
Piss
river.
River.
Side
You come down to Side River Distillery and in beautiful uptown Eastburg.
Uptown Eastburg is downtown Stroudsburg?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, all right.
You gotta go way uptown Eastburg till you're in another town, and then you're in downtown Stroudsburg. But yeah, we're doing open mic night from 7 to 9, so come on down. Every comedian that performs gets a free draft beer. So if you got nothing to do tomorrow and you think you can tell jokes for at least 3 minutes, you get a free beer. And then on Thursday this week, I am going to be guest appearing on a local podcast called Restaurant 360, which is a food service industry themed podcast
cool.
that is run by the owners of the Frogtown Chop House in Lyman, and then a very, very old friend of mine, Eric Noon. I've known the guy since I was 11 years old, so I'm sure it's going to be a weird conversation. They generally talk to people that are involved in the restaurant industry in some way. I am a career server, bartender, manager, kitchen worker, whatever. Like, I've been doing it all since I was 14.
Dumped a bunch of logs in Eric Noon's yard.
Nice. I'm gonna drop,
Not turds.
I'm gonna drop some logs in
Not
his
turds,
studio.
actual
hopefully.
logs.
I'm gonna drop turds, hopefully, not real logs.
You're gonna
I'm gonna shit.
I'm gonna
what?
shit on the floor.
I'm gonna eat Taco Bell at 11. So by 2, I have to really
And then a
poo.
bunch of sawdust, and then you can make Lincoln Logs for me.
Oh, I'll on the show be molding Lincoln Logs. And they'll be like, "What's that made out of? It smells terrible." And I'll be like, "Oh, it's poo and
They're
sawdust.
stinking logs.
It's stinking logs." But yeah, so I don't know when that airs, but keep an eye out and go subscribe over there, Restaurant 360. It's on YouTube, it's on iTunes, podcasts, all that normal stuff. All right, Zach, we're doing some adult Mad Libs here.
Okay, so this is Adult Mad Libs. It's actually made by Penguin, the company that does actually make the real Mad Libs.
Wait, like the kids' book company?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So they have two apps for Mad Libs. One is Mad Libs and one is Adult Mad Libs.
Okay.
I obviously picked the adult ones.
Well, because we're adults.
So here's our categories, and we could pick mixing business and pleasure in Vegas,
Ooh.
office party oath, pickup lines, office speak or party animals.
Kind of like the idea of pickup lines. I think we can fuck that up in the most fun.
Pickup lines?
Yeah, that sounds
right.
good.
Yeah?
Yeah, all right.
Adverb. An adverb is a adjective that is adjective for a verb.
Yes. Quickly.
Okay. Quickly. Noun.
Ball.
Ball.
You want to just go every other? Make it easy?
Yeah, I guess so.
If you guys in the chat just want to start throwing out things, you can say like noun and then give us an... Or just start throwing out words. If we think the words are good, we'll use them.
Yeah.
Part of the body. Also,
Belly button.
belly button.
Yes.
All right. Verb ending in ing.
Ooh.
Bouncing.
You got a theme going over there?
Okay. Noun.
Sack.
Sack.
Yeah.
Okay. Occupation.
Ooh. I like that Spencer says balls. Already done, bro. Like the first word. He said down. We go ball.
Occupation. Fucking. What's the dudes that clean the hockey rinks?
Zamboni driver.
That's a good one.
Is it? I'm gonna put operator.
Yeah.
I spelled that wrong. Noun.
Fire.
Fire. Okay. Plural noun.
Waters.
Waters.
Waters. You know, like Roger?
Waters. What about
right,
that sucks.
all right.
Capri Sun roaring waters.
I think that's what's happening. Capri Sun is happening. It's what's going on.
Is that what's going on? Because I was going to say the Flash, if not.
Capri Sun roaring waters.
Yep, there we go.
Part of the body, plural. We said balls already.
We said balls already, yeah. I'll say shout out to our buddies at Memphis. Heels.
Heels.
All right.
Yeah, great band. Go check them out.
They are.
Come on now, phone. Adjective.
Stinks.
Stinky? I guess.
Stinky.
Stinky
okay,
would be
alright.
the adjective.
All right, yeah. I guess
Adjectorial,
stinky. Yeah, that's right.
Noun.
Stinky. Noun. Placenta.
Jesus.
Placenta.
We're going for pickup lines.
You don't hear
right?
that too often.
No, but they are
true.
stinky from what I hear.
Plural noun.
Tits.
Tits.
Tits. Okay.
Nipple.
To like the bird, right?
Yes.
Tit
Yeah.
bird.
Yeah,
Another
tit bird.
another plural noun.
Another plural noun. All right. Let's go with hammers.
Hammers. Okay. Part of the body.
Kneecap.
Kneecap. Okay.
I know about that one. Yeah.
I typed in kneecap and the app said, "Ha! Wait till you read this."
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
A verb, past tense.
Swallowed.
Well, I was supposed to say cried, so was it
Cried.
Cried.
Yes.
In an adjective.
I'll leave that to you.
Sweaty.
Sweaty. All right. Sweaty.
all right.
We'll go sweaty.
Okay.
Let's go on.
All right. They are compiling our fucking.
And again, this was pickup lines we were doing on the adult Mad Libs
yes.
by Penguin.
Yes.
The official by Penguin.
Have you ever heard these before? If so, run away quickly. I can buy you a ball. Or do you just want the money? Your belly button must be real tired because you've been bouncing through my sack all night long.
Your belly button must be real tired because you've been bouncing through my sack all night long.
Your father must have been a Zamboni operator because he stole the fire from the Capri Sun roaring waters and put them in your heels.
Doesn't mean a thing. It doesn't mean anything.
I'm just picturing a drunk guy.
These lips are bad, bro.
Is it stinky in here or is it just you? Do you have a placenta? No. How about a date?
What?
Hey, I mean, that's a good first question. Is there a placenta in there? No? Let's go on a date.
This is a good one. Look at all those tits and me with no hammers.
Tits and hammers.
Oh my god, dude.
What? This one is. Do you have a bandage? Because I skinned my kneecap when I cried for you.
Oh no!
That was just sad.
Oh.
Goddamn.
I may not be the most sweaty guy in the room, but I'm the only one talking to you.
Well, it's definitely a lie there. If I'm saying it, I am probably the sweatiest guy in the room. Fuck. I
These
don't
are so good. Can
Mad
we do
libs are
one
great.
more?
Let's do one more.
Okay.
I enjoy a good lib of Mad.
Oh god.
I wonder how many times Mad Libs has been used as like a crawler on Fox News.
That would be
I
great.
think let's go office speak.
Office, let's do it.
Noun. We'll start with what we got here. Ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich. We need another noun.
Little double T-shirt.
Okay. Immediately, this is bad.
Another noun.
Hawk.
Hawk?
Yeah, like a hawk.
Like the bird.
A bird.
Okay.
A hawk. A hawk.
Another noun.
Michael Jordan.
That's
a proper
noun.
damn it.
Stool. Take it however you want. Whatever way it works best.
Okay.
Stool.
Adverb.
Well, it's in there quick.
Quick. Fell.
So quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly?
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
Noun. Lots of nouns in this one.
Poster.
Poster.
Verb ending in ing.
Ooh, falling.
I thought you were gonna go talling.
Now.
What is it? Noun?
Tall boy.
Vox AC30.
Tall boy.
Yeah, tall boy. Like a beverage is a tall boy beer.
Okay, tall boy.
Yeah.
Verb ending in ing.
Ooh, wanking.
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 Oh, he actually wrote Vox AC30.
Yeah.
Dude, I got
Noun.
one.
All right, we'll do Vox AC30.
I hope it's about me
Another
wanking
noun.
up to my AC30.
Walmart.
It's
That's
proper.
a proper
It's
noun.
It's still
proper noun.
proper.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Doorway.
Oh, I got one. What's the bra called where you can breastfeed through it?
Oh, I don't.
Breastfeeding bra.
Breastfeeding,
Yeah,
bro. That's
right.
what it's called, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Adjective.
Vox AC30.
Oh, God, I'm trying to think of a good adjective. Adjective is something
Swiftly.
describing a noun, right? It's a word that describes
Swift.
a noun.
Swift. Swiftly.
Swiftly, yeah.
Swift.
Swift, yeah.
Same adjective.
Same adjective?
That's what it says. Does it have to be the same one as before?
again.
Swift.
Swift.
Swift, I guess. Okay.
All right.
Noun.
Tailor, but the guy who does suits.
him?
Taylor, yeah.
Yeah.
Adjective. Slippery.
Slippery.
Obnoxious.
All right, let's see.
All right, let's get this.
This is
slippery
office
mess.
speak. If you're going to thrive in the corporate ham sandwich world, you'll have to talk the Little Devil t-shirt and walk the hawk.
Oh yeah,
Walk that
walk
hawk,
the
bro.
hawk, bro.
Walk that
You know how
hawk.
hard it is to walk a hawk? You don't take a hawk for a walk.
This is funny. Office speak has subtle meanings. When you greet a coworker at the stool cooler, you should say, "Hey, working hard or quickly working?" This establishes you as a poster player.
Poster
Post
player.
player, dude.
When your boss wants to make sure you're falling the same way she is, she'll say, "I just want to make sure we're on the same tall boy."
I don't want to fall off the wrong tall boy here.
When it's time to start a project, you don't say, let's begin. You say, let's get the ball wanking.
Yeah. Dude. You gotta make sure you're involved in the balls and the wanking.
When your boss has nothing better to do, she'll call just to touch the Vox AC30.
Yeah. Just to touch it.
Just touch it.
Just to touch it. Ooh, hey.
She may also tell you to think outside the breastfeeding bra.
I never think outside of that.
Think outside the breastfeeding, bro.
This is her way of asking you to come up with a swift idea so she can take credit for it. Finally, when you complain that she stole your swift idea, be prepared to hear, there's no I in Taylor.
And the way we spelled it, there is.
And no one said, life is slippery.
No one said life is slippery.
True.
I think life is slippery. Life can be very slippery. All right, guys. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining in tonight for our bi-monthly Houseboat Live. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Spencer, Adam, Marissa, Rich, Keith, Butt Toucher, Jamie, everybody, Zach, everybody that joined in tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining in and listening along. Again, the video that we premiered here tonight will be available in the next week or so on Houseboat YouTube. You can go to the YouTube channel that you're watching this on right now and just wait. Just go to it right now once this ends and just wait on that page. Or you can click the bell to get alerts whenever we post videos, which we're one of like the least annoying things to get a bell alert for. It happens once every 2 to 3 months.
Yeah. Unless we're doing random projects.
Unless we're doing random projects. But for the last couple of months, it's been very, at worst, it's once a week, right? So just get the bell notification, all right? Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Hey.
A lot of stuff to be looking out for coming up. Again, we've got Cornholio. Need TP for my bunghole. We've got the radio teleplay that we're going to be doing. There is music to come, live shows to come, and
I'm gonna come.
A lot of coming in the future, and there is the next idea for a film / it's gonna be not even a short film. It's gonna be a full length film that I'll be starting to record and film for over the summer. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that one until we get a little bit further down the road.
Oh yeah.
I, as always, want to thank Justin Olimpedo for being here and putting everything together, making sure that we are live and lubed. Those are the 2 jobs that Justin has. He's making sure that our show goes out and that we all have moist penises lubed up.
He did lube us all on the last D&D episode.
Yeah, he did.
I actually did.
Go check out NSF D&D. Episodes dropping every other week as long as we're on schedule.
We just murdered Danny Filth.
We literally did.
So
if you like Cradle of Filth, go check out the latest episode and we murder somebody.
Yeah.
And other than that, anything else that we've got going on that we need to plug right now?
No, I think that's pretty much it, man.
Hell yeah. Well, again, Justin, thank you so much for being getting everything put together. Big ups to Mr. Zachary.
I wish I could touch my dick to my own nipples.
Stormin'. You know, I forgot that Zach and I both were wearing shirts that didn't work for the green screen until 3 seconds before we went live, and then Zach
That's
changed
why I
his
was so
shirt.
out of breath.
Yeah, that's why we were so out of breath at the beginning.
Why were you out of breath?
Because I was watching you, and I'm an empath. All right.
Okay.
I've got some Deanna Troy level action going on inside my brain.
Yeah.
The
difference between you and Deanna Troy is I don't want to have sex with one of you,
but
I'm gonna have sex with one of you.
Yeah, it's true. It's gonna happen. Well, I'm Kyle Mocha for Houseboat Live. Thank you all so much for joining in. Stay tuned for more coming out in the next couple of weeks, months, years, something like that. There's plenty of backlog episodes of old shows to listen to. Go check out Moot.tv, our wonderful friends over there. Super producer EJ5000 putting things out for you. The Derek D. Dozen just returned after about a 1.5-year hiatus. He's doing a 3-part episode with his dad, just interviewing his dad, which is a cool idea because we've talked about doing that too, interviewing our dads and stuff. And then making our dads do our show for us, but that probably wouldn't go that well. Go check out But What Do We Know? Marissa and Anna's podcast right now, pretty much headed up by Marissa until Anna returns from maternity leave. Big congratulations there.
Oh, yeah.
And again, congratulations to our bass player and our friends, Ethan and Megan, on their wonderful nuptials. Have a great time out there in Hawaii.
Yeah, enjoy that shit.
Get ready to work when you get back, all right? All right? You take this vacation, you gotta be ready to work when you get back.
Met
You'll
a
be
girl
serious.
in Hawaii. Jumped in her ass. She said, "Aye."
Oh, did we think of us? What are we closing with? Did I have you pull
I have
up
an
anything?
idea.
Do you have something? I didn't even think about that far. I forgot that we don't have a closing theme song for this. So, Justin, why don't you surprise us by wrapping it all up? We'll see you guys next time. Love you. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining in.
Later.
Bye bye. You're my best friend.
You are my best friend.
Everybody for the